Hey guys, Jeff, aka GCurse here. If there's one thing you should know, one thing I love to do, you know, besides Transformers and all that good stuff, is I like to play video games. I find video games to be a good way to get rid of stress after a long, hard day's at work. And because of that, that's one thing I love about this time of the year. We are about 7 days. Yeah, we're about a week away from Thanksgiving. And if you have my Xbox, you know that for about a week to a little bit more than a week, Microsoft will do like this Thanksgiving sales event where you can actually find some pretty good deals on video games. However, I can't seem to have come across like an issue today when it came to doing an order on Microsoft Xbox. I like to do like big bulk orders, yeah. Last Christmas, I did a big bulk order, bought a whole shit ton of games. Last Thanksgiving, same thing, bought a whole shit ton of games. Today, I was going to do the same. I put together a list of games I really want to get, Like these are games that I'm kind of curious about, or I've played like a little bit and I'm like, I would like to get another one. So, as you can see here, this is a large order. It's 22 games. And they ran the gambit of like talking simulators. I played the first coffee talk game, which I really liked. I really enjoyed that game. And then this is something I want to say thank you to DSP Gaming for. He actually got me kind of interested. He's been playing for the last few months. He's been playing a truck simulator game. He plays it very shittingly, and he only cares about money, but he plays a simulator game. So I thought, you know what, I would like to try something like that. So I thought I would, buy Alaskan Road Truckers Highway Edition, Ambulance Life, Bus Simulator 21 Next Stop Gold Edition. And then I also decided to buy a whole bunch of Lego games that I don't have. I have a few Lego games. I figured, you know what, let's just buy out the rest of the ones I don't have. So we got Batman Beyond Gotham, or Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, DC Supervillains, Lego Harry Potter, Lego Movie, Lego Avengers, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I don't know where number 1 is, but Lego Hobbit, Lego Star Wars, Skywalker Saga, The Force Awakens, and then we got another simulator game, Mud Runner American Wilds. I'm very curious about. This is the game that Phil stopped playing, if I remember correctly. Basically, it's called a Mortuary Assistant. I'm very curious about this game. Then we have some classics like Jade Empire. We got over 80s Overdrive, which is basically says this. I'm kind of curious about this game. Ready or Not. I heard that it was that it was originally on the computer, a PC, but then they moved it to the console. But it had some controversy, I guess you could say. I got Lost Planet 2 and 3. I figured, you know what, let's get the first one. I love Mortal Kombat. Let's get that. Star Wars Dark Forces Remastered. I love the Star Wars game, so I wanted to get this along with Star Wars Jedi Outcast Jedi Knight 2. I think I actually have Jedi Knight 1 via Game Pass, not Game Pass. I think it was Game with Gold back when they were giving away free games, So, it is a large list of games that I was wanting to get. So I go to cart, or you check out here. I put in my code, as always, and I get this. Too many games in cart. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I bought something around this amount last Christmas and last Thanksgiving, and I had no problems at all. I'm not sure. Did they update how many games you can buy at a time? Because I figure, they're going to check your bank account anyway when you go to, make the purchase. Are they now literally saying you can only buy so many games? It's like what the hell, dude? What the hell is going on? So I'm just curious if anybody else has had this issue where you go to buy a big bulk amount of games and Microsoft is like, no, you're not getting any. You're not getting this much. No, no. You would think that with, you know, if you have the money, you should be able to buy as many games as you want. But they're literally like, Jeff, that is too many games. We understand you make plenty of money, but you're not going to buy all these games. I can't help but feel kind of shocked at this. It's like, really? I'm willing to give you a shit ton of money. Here is my money I'm giving you, and you're like, no, we don't want your money. I don't understand this. This is fucking weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking off games from this list, which is sad because all of these games are like on sale. Now I know I could just, take them off, take off so many of them, do another order, but I'd rather just buy it all at once, So now I know for sure I want the simulator games, and I really like Coffee Talk, so I want to keep Coffee Talk. Alaskan Road Truckers, Ambulance Life, Bus Simulator. I want to keep the Lego games. I want to keep this one and this one. Okay, so Jade Empire. Okay, let's wait. Hold on. Oh my god, now I gotta go back. I just find it weird that you literally, as long as you have the money, who is Microsoft to say no, Jeff? You cannot buy 22 games. It's like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, I have bought big bulk amount of games before, and I never got that message. Okay, so Jade Empire, let's save it for later. 80s Overdrive, save. Ready or not, I'm going to do some more research about this game, so let's put this one on the back burner. Okay, so I took out 3 games. Will this be enough? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will have to kind of turn off the display so you don't see like my card information. So let's do, hold on, let's see, dun, 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 dun. And then I'll do this and see what happens. Nope. As you can see, too many items in cart. Does Mr. Beast have this trouble? Does Mr. Beast have this trouble where he goes to buy, let's say he wants to buy a shit ton, or Ninja, okay, Ninja plays games. I don't know if Mr. Beast plays, but let's say Ninja wants to buy a shit ton of games. Does Microsoft literally tell him, no, Ninja, that's too many games. You cannot buy that many games. Okay, so let's go back to see what else can I take off. Okay, am I going to play this one right away? No. These aren't on sale, so I'll just save those. Save that. I really like Mortal Kombat. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so we went from 22 games down to 16. So literally 6 games I've taken off from my shopping cart. Okay, so once again, I'm going to close it just for a second. Nope. Still too many games. Too many games in cart. It would be one thing, like say I was going to a store, to a literal brick and mortar store, and I go up with all these games and I put them down on the counter, and I run my card and it doesn't go through. That'd be one thing. But they can literally still do that online. You would literally get a message that basically says insufficient funds, or there's an order issue order, with your placing your order. I have never had on any website, video game web, on console like this, on Amazon, on anything. I've never hit a limit where it goes, yeah, Jeff, you just got too many things in your cart. Has anybody else ever had this? Is this a fucking glitch? I'm not even sure if this is a glitch or not. Is Microsoft having some sort of issue right now? Because literally, you would think that they would want your money. They would want your money. They'd be like, "Fuck yeah, you want to buy 22 games? Hell, you know, sure, we'll take your money. You want to buy 100 games? Fine, fine. I'm not gonna continue, recording this. I just wanted to see if anybody else has had this issue. If there is a magic number of games that you can now only buy, because like I said, I swore to Christ himself, if you believe in Christ, I don't, but like I said, around last Christmas and last Thanksgiving, I went on a fucking buying spree. And I did not have this issue here. I did not have this issue here. So I'm wondering, like I said, if this is something new, if this is literally just a glitch in the system, and come back tomorrow and this will be gone. But this is just something that I bought shit tons of stuff, like I said, from like say Microsoft on their Xbox, Amazon, Walmart, Target, eBay, and I've never gotten a message where, oh yeah, Jeff, you just got too many things in your cart, dude. I've never had that happen. That's fucking weird. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to stop recording, and I'm going to constantly like remove and check and see if I can find what the magical number is. And in the description of this video, I will put what apparently the new number is. But yeah, I just thought I'd shout this out, see if anybody else is having this issue. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Peace.